Okay, so a quick note before we get into today's studio vlog. I was profiled in the New York Times in an article in The Athletic by Rebecca Tauber. It's a glowing review and a glowing story of Snatch Magazine and me and my experience here and in this studio. And I am kind of beside myself in terms of what to say about it. So I will come back on YouTube and talk more about it at length. But for right now, I just want to say, wow. And I'll put a gift article in the description if you want to read it because it's really beautifully written. I feel so honored to be featured and I'm so proud of it. So that's crazy. Yesterday, we got 30 people together for 3 hours and we folded 1,100 zines together, which was such a cool display of worker power. These zines were designed in collaboration with Working Families Party, Women's Sports Rally, EWOC, which is the Emergency Workplace Organizing Committee, Move On, and Snatch Magazine. I did the layout and design. Doodle by Meg did the illustrations, which came out very cute. Here's a version of it unassembled. And then we also have a poster on the inside. And it's basically all about how the WNBA CBA agreement was a great example of worker power and workers coming together. We're sending them out to 10 women's sports bars across the country and I'm responsible for shipping them out. So I brought all of them back to the studio. We've got them bundled by 50s. We're sending stickers. We have these little display boxes that we got for them to use. We have a second version of display boxes. So we're organizing all of that, packing them out, sending them out hopefully today. And they're going to be for free. They're going to be available for free in the women's sports bars that they're going to be in. So what happened is we got these boxes, which are very cute, these pink shipment boxes. And then we have zine display boxes. And unfortunately, they are exactly the same size as a finished box. So what I have to do is basically shove them in there. So we have like little free zine stickers. And then I also had to print these stickers that say like, take the box part so you can get to these things. So literally, this is how they're being shipped. See, like, you just kind of have to, oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, I'm bleeding. Uh-oh. Okay, so obviously that won't work considering I just got a huge drop of blood. What the heck? Wasted. Working with paper in a dry temperature climate. It's not really a dry climate, but like a dry time of year. Oh my God. I've never gotten more paper cuts than I have this past like 6 months. Owie. It's a bad one. I am obsessed with these little bundles we made. Like they are just so cute. They're like little newspaper bundles, except they're solidarity labor zines. It looks like I run a donut factory, but you're ready to go. I have to weigh them, label them, and then send them off.
All of the K-pop demon hunters. I'm like, you could pick one K-pop demon hunter. Whoa, that's I did that. That's crazy. Board round, so it's like 3 gut checks you. Yeah, those are fucking cute. It's Australia or something?
What?
It was like for train safety.
And really the whole reason of this shot is just to tell you that I don't know how to do this. I know that it probably involves spending a lot of money. There are things that are stuck to the bottom of this table, and there are things that are clamped to the table, to the top of the table. But like, what am I supposed to do with all of these long cords, and how do you get them from dangling? It's like you turn 30 years old and suddenly cord management is a thing. I mean, I feel like I've solved it on some degree because most things come out of this one really long power strip, so I can roll the whole desk around, but like, this is atrocious. Look at this. Do you see that? Well, one of them's not plugged in. Okay, hold on. You know what? 2 of them are not plugged in. So much of this just hangs. I guess maybe I could lay them in the tray. Okay, maybe I can try and do this. See? You see what I'm saying? Most of it is just like long ass fucking cords that don't need to be nearly as long as they are, is my stance. How about that? Okay, got it. And that's like the best case scenario I've had in a really long time. You know? It's fine. Oh, fuck. Damn it, that doesn't work. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. I've been making these vlogs and they're not doing great, which is fine. I'm not making them to make them do well. I'm making them because they're fun and it's gonna be a cool way to document my experience. But sometimes when you work really hard on a video and it takes you like a whole week and then it only gets like 100 views, You know what I mean? But I'm trying to be like, I don't give a shit. Let's look at what we're packing my orders today. All right, I'm counting. These are all my ones that are packed already. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 220, 230, 230 something. As of right now, I have 241 like need to be mailed out for this month. And then in terms of shipping, okay, I listed the notepads in the shop. I sold, I think, all of the green ones. I did realize I forgot to add a shipping charge to them, and I did sell them for $10, and they are gonna be like $6 to ship. So I pretty much lost all my money on those, but that's cool. It's fine. There's 3 left in stock and I changed them. My mom's calling. Hello. And I sold 4 zines. I sold 2 magazines, 4 magazines. Okay. I'm gonna pack the orders now. Actually, before we even get into that, I got postcards back in stock. Oh my God, imagine I dropped them all. Imagine I dropped them all on the floor just now. Snatch, snatch. If you order from the website, you get these in your order. Let's go, let's get to work. Something I desperately need to do is inventory. Haven't done it in a minute. This also needs a stabilizer. This angle is crazy. So we got one of these and one of these. These are going in a big yellow envelope. 3 pinks and 4 greens. So I think I have 1 of each left in stock, but I need to photograph them as like bundles because that's my only opportunity. I think that works actually pretty well. I've had these envelopes for probably 10 years, but look how freaking perfectly they fit. Hello? That's amazing. I'm gonna throw some stickers in. Quality day. Love that. Love that for me. Easy to pack. And then these ones are 5 by 8. Oh my God. Doesn't even all fit. The last step in the process that I'll do today is printing my labels. Right now I'm printing 235 and it's gonna cost me $173. And there she goes. Okay, now call me crazy, but I'm tempted to leave this mess for tomorrow, but probably I might fold them up. But I'm tempted to leave the mess till tomorrow. It's done, and you know what? I will deal with this tomorrow. That seems like a tomorrow problem to me. It would be something fun to do in the morning. Something that I'm absolutely loving about having a studio right now is how obnoxiously I can set up my tripod and then just move it around as I need to change my shots. So if you notice my shots getting good, it's because let me show you what my tripod is. I'll show you as a treat. Like, bruh, that is just right in the dead set of the middle of the room. And this one, I don't even break them down anymore. I just let them vibe. I just let them hang.